the Trojan horse of civilization. How crypto reputation will replace government, money, and war. For centuries, national defense has been the state's last justification. Even the most skeptical citizens still ask, but who would protect us? It's the final argument for taxation, borders, surveillance, and central banking. But soon, that question will be obsolete, not because someone tears the state down with revolution or rhetoric, but because something better sneaks in and replaces it from within. This something is the crypto reputation system of evolutionary capitalism. And it doesn't attack nations, it invades them silently, like a Trojan horse. Inside is a self-organizing, profit-driven protocol that replaces defense with capital protection, money with reputation, law with auction-based arbitration, and governance with transparent evolutionary feedback. This isn't utopia. It's just superior code. And once it begins, there is no going back. The Trojan horse enters quietly. The crypto rep system begins with no threat, no manifesto, no violence. It simply offers a ledger of timestamped, public, reputation-affecting behavior. Voluntary smart contracts for dispute resolution and defense. Open bidding markets where property is protected based on its expected productivity. People adopt it not for political reasons, but because it works better. Faster justice. Cheaper, outcome-driven defense. Transparent reputation as a signal of trust and creditworthiness. Participants sign a waiver, they agree to settle conflicts by reputation-weighted arbitration rather than legacy courts. It's fully legal. Fully optional. And soon, completely indispensable. 2. The state doesn't see it, until it's too late. To governments, it looks harmless, just another smart contract tool. But under the surface, high-rep individuals receive priority defense from reputation-sensitive enforcers. Productive agents pay less for enforcement, because it's profitable to protect them. Freeloaders, parasites, and provocateurs find themselves exposed, no one bids to protect them. Governments begin to lose authority, not from protest, but from selective irrelevance. The crypto rep system is better at determining who deserves defense. Better at rewarding behavior. Better at allocating capital. Eventually, people start asking, why obey a state when the market defends me better, pays me more, and punishes corruption in real time? 3. The collapse of traditional defense. As the reputation layer grows, state-funded defense becomes a moral hazard. It protects the unproductive, provokes conflict, and cannot scale to complexity. Soldiers and security professionals defect to reputation-based defense contracts, which offer better pay and less bureaucracy. National borders fade, they are not defended if the reputational ROI is too low. Legacy defense becomes a charity case, protected only by habit and inertia. Wars become unprofitable. Tax-funded militaries become obsolete. And national security becomes a punchline because reputation already secures what matters. 4. The emergence of a pure market civilization. Defense is just the beginning. The crypto rep system absorbs all state functions, replacing them with market dynamics. Money becomes reputation, a measure of past productivity, auditable and non-manipulable. Law becomes arbitration markets, settled by public record and evolutionary incentives. Governance becomes capital allocation, decisions made by the most productive, not the loudest. Public goods are funded by smart bids from those who benefit most, and enforced by contractual obligation, not tax. There is no central authority. There are no citizens, only participants. It is a civilization built on profit, precision, and transparency. Not the free market as imagined by libertarians, but the pure market, selected by evolution, stripped of ideology and secrecy. Every node is accountable. Every reward is earned. Every protection is paid for, and justified by expected return on capital. Dethroning kings, silencing ballots, ending war. No need to overthrow regimes. They collapse because they can't compete. Monarchs can't command loyalty because loyalty follows reputation. Democracies can't enforce decisions because ballots don't outweigh productive output. Dictators can't suppress the protocol because it is everywhere and owned by no one. Every attempt to resist the system, through taxation, regulation, censorship, only proves its superiority. And the people don't need convincing. They just switch systems, quietly, voluntarily, and permanently. 6. The world after governments. When the dust clears, what remains is not chaos, but something sharper. Property is defended based on ROI. Decisions are made by those who prove their worth. Reputation becomes the new passport, currency, and resume. There is no voting. No revolution. No permission. Just evolutionary selection applied to civilization itself. 7. A conclusion, the system that needed no revolution. Evolutionary capitalism doesn't need violence. It doesn't need ideology. It doesn't even need your belief. It simply makes better decisions, more efficiently, more transparently, and more profitably than the nation-state ever could. And when the crypto reputation system walks in, governments open the gates for it. Because it looks like a tool. Until they realize it was a Trojan horse. And by then, the market is already inside.